Panzram. Who he was, Panzram claimed to have killed 21 people in the 1920s. Although these crimes were not confirmed, he was sentenced to 25 years in Leavenworth Federal Penitentiary for a variety of other crimes. He was finally sentenced to death after he killed a guard at Leavenworth. His last words, said while waiting to be hung, were, "Yes, hurry it up, you Hoosier bastard. I could hang a dozen men while you're screwing around." Who it was sent to. During an earlier prison stay, Panzram became friends with a guard, Henry Lesser. Lesser provided Panzram with writing material, and the two would frequently send each other letters like this one while Panzram was in Leavenworth. Creepiest part, Panzram detailed his philosophy on life. "For all of these things I am not the least bit sorry. I have no conscience, so that does not worry me. I don't believe in man, God, nor the devil. I hate the whole damned human race, including myself." Belle Gunness. Who she was in the late 1800s, Belle Gunness used personal ads to attract her victims. She'd exchange letters with lonely bachelors, and, after a sufficient amount of time, tell them to come visit her, preferably with their savings in tow. When these suitors came to visit her farm in Indiana, she'd kill them and keep their money. It's been reported that she killed as many as 40 people between 1884 and 1908 before disappearing without a trace. Who it was sent to, various men across the Midwest, including Andrew Helgeline. It's believed that Gunness engaged in communication with and later killed at least 40 men, plus her own children. Creepiest part, in the letter to Helgeline, Gunness instructed him, "But, my dear, do not say anything about coming here," making it easy for her to hide his murder. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. Jane Toppan. Jane Toppan. Dennis Nilsen. Dennis Nilsen. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. John George Haigh, Acid Bath Killer. Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. Axeman of New Orleans. Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper. John Allen Mohammed and Lee Boyd Malvo Beltway snipers. Who they were in October 2002, the Washington, D.C. metro area was rocked by a series of sniper attacks along busy roadways. In total, 10 people were killed by duo John Allen Mohammed and Lee Boyd Malvo during 3 weeks of terror. Who it was sent to? This 4-page extortion letter was likely written by Mohammed and was left in the woods near Ashland. The letter details how the sniper's previous attempts to make contact with authorities proved unsuccessful and outlined how they wanted Millian to stop the killings. Creepiest part, P. Your children are not safe anywhere at any time. Albert Fish. Who he was, an unassuming, grandfatherly-looking man, Fish was actually a serial killer, kidnapper, and cannibal. Although he only confessed to 3 murders in the 1920s, he would later claim that he had killed at least 100 children. Who it was sent to? Fish sent this letter anonymously in 1934 to the family of Grace Budd, a 10-year-old girl he killed, cooked, and ate in 1928. The letter detailed how he became a cannibal and how he killed Bud. Creepiest part, I choked her to death. Holmes. Who he was, it's unknown how many people Holmes killed, as he was very meticulous. He confessed to 27 murders, but is believed to have killed nearly 200 people. Most of these murders happened at his infamous Murder Castle, a hotel he built in Chicago during the 1893 World's Fair that was filled with death traps. Who it was sent to from prison, Holmes arranged to have his confession letters published exclusively in the Philadelphia Inquirer. Creepiest part, I was born with the devil in me. I could not help the fact that I was a murderer, no more than the poet can help the inspiration to sing. More H. Holmes, 62 of 130 famous American serial killers, 1461 of 2443, most influential people of all time, 6 of 19, the creepiest Wikipedia pages. Donald Harvey. Who he was, Donald Harvey served as an orderly in hospitals in Ohio and Kentucky during the 1970s and 1980s. It was during this time that he found creative ways to poison at least 30 patients. Before he was discovered, Harvey had been given the nickname Angel of Death by a co-worker because he always seemed to be nearby when a patient died. Who it was sent to, Harvey sent this lengthy letter to someone who wrote to him in prison in 1998. Creepiest part, this morbid joke that Harvey included with the letter, Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change the things I can, and the wisdom to hide the bodies of those people I had to kill because they pissed me off. Zodiac Killer. Who he was during the late 1960s and early 1970s, the Zodiac Killer terrorized the San Francisco Bay Area. Although only 5 murders were confirmed to be the work of the Zodiac, letters that were allegedly from him took credit for nearly 40 murders. His identity remains unknown. Who it was sent to, the Zodiac, or an imposter sent this creepy Halloween card to San Francisco Chronicle reporter Paul Avery in 1970. Avery had been covering the Zodiac case for the paper. Creepiest part, peekaboo, you are doomed.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.